intrepid usage, and that tricopter torpedo will help. The sphere, actually a good counter for the sphere, because these guys take less damage from the mediums. And here we have wow, just a Klingon ton of ships here moving across, looking perhaps to do a base crack maneuver on someone. They really do need to get these guys up and combined. Butters, with his scouting, knows things are on their way. Now the Federation need to stay under the guns of their starbase. Really need to stay within the range here. Doesn't matter what you lose. Don't give them anything free. Keep them under the starbase fire. If nothing else, it'll make it hurt, and it'll make it hurt hard. But the Borg and the Klingons here fielding a nasty set of ships. FunnyStuff having a nice set of ships here. Oh, and the Feds moving in on the base early. An odd maneuver. Well, I guess trying to get some kills here. This guy, at least they're moving back into the range. These guys are doing a full repair here, and you can see that the Borg are not wanting to move in. These couple ships, just again, free kills, not good. The Federation is going to need to keep things constantly repaired. This guy going to end up losing it. This guy needs to go back repair right now because he's just going to take a ton of fire. These guys need to draw these guys into the starbase range, and if they don't, the engine hooks taking a toll here. And one other thing here that a Borg player that you want to do, you have the tank ship here, and you can see that some kills going off here. That veteran Cavort really making its presence felt. These Federation ships piecemealing themselves, laying themselves prone in front of this fleet just for the fun of it, I guess. Allowing themselves to be taken shot by shot, not really utilizing the starbase guns. The Klingons moving a tad bit close, getting stuff on the this one Excelsior class, just taking a ton of fire, needing to get back into repair. This Brel taking damage, and this Steam Runner also going to end up taking a lot. Focus fire here. One of these Cavorts taking a little bit too much liberty with its movement autonomy and going to get tagged, but able to cloak away. Lucky for good micro on FunnyStuff's part there. But he needs to watch out. His ships are taking too much damage. And a ton of repair going on. And another sphere. This is actually going to provide a lot of tankage into this base. The spheres are going to be able to just withstand the guns of the starbase. Move in here, take things out. You can see the Prime Sphere actually probably having an effect, decreasing the defense there. And HAL just getting torn up by this Borg Klingon fleet. They are going to end up taking out this yard. This is going to be very dangerous territory for HAL. He's not going to have a whole lot. Butters, his teammate over here, just having lost everything earlier, not having the large fleet that Butters is used to playing with, not able to do a lot. Funny, going to be able to snipe stuff from the end. Is trying to stay out of starbase range, but that starbase is just very long range. So in the meantime, them guys moving back a little bit. So the Borg really should just concentrate on taking out these bases. They can stay out of the range. These spheres can just tag these guys without really a whole lot of damage. In the meantime, is something going on somewhere? Because Sang's making their way into Funny's base. Don't really know that he's okay. So I would suggest that if you're a Borg player and you have this massive of a fleet, you've got a building that's halfway down, take it out. Your teammate is really not that big of a damage, but Butters really showing his skill at harassing and making the best of a bad situation, not giving up. Good on his part. And you can see that Funny moving into the Imperial Yard, looking to get some heavy guns here. Don't know why the Borg are moving away so much. They have such a decisive advantage. And really should have finished off the Feds, just playing with the Feds almost. Akira's going up. A lot of mining able to commence here, but not really enough. So in the meantime, you can see that Butter's moving around with his cloak ships, going to look to find some free kills somewhere, anywhere, hoping maybe to draw this out into an attrition battle, and we'll see. So Hal trying to move into Akira's, giving him a little bit sturdier ship. The problem is he just needs somehow to get numbers, and the Borg managing to keep his ships mostly alive, producing probes, allowing those guys to soak up some of the damage, so that as they soak up damage, they don't. Your spheres are a lot better off because they're not taking any damage. And if nothing else, they're pretty. Yeah, no, they're not really pretty, but they're there. So Butter's hanging out here. He's only got 5 of these guys, in the process of producing more still. And moved into Vorchaz, finally got his first one out, and we'll be seeing perhaps something from them. Federation in the process of getting 3 Akiras, have got a descent in the mix. So we see that, the Federation again trying to get up a fleet. The Borg, having left the Centauri's yard, allowing it to produce, making victory a little bit harder. Looking for a bit of action, but none in the moment. Even some of these Veclorag classes in producing, trying to crack some of these long-range phaser platforms with that artillery ship. Really, the Borg here at the moment, a 3rd sphere almost out and over. And by the way, this is a really nice place for your uplink construction. You're well within the range of your guns. Someone would actually have to come up in here and around this way to get at you, and that would put them under guns, put them trapped in the back of your base. If they want to do that, more power to them. So the Borg, amassing a base killing fleet here, need to base kill with it. These Akira's on the way out, and you really got to give Hal the econ props that he's doing here. Just able to produce this many ships. He just needs to micro them a little bit better, keeping these guys with their special happy. And in the meantime, more of these guys, really pumping these guys out. Going to give himself a decent fleet, and this descent, allowing with its special, will allow him to recharge its shields. Oh, and in the meantime, Butters was producing from his yards, got Borels all over the place, give himself a ton of harassment ability, but he's going to find that there's no real place to harass. He could come back into the Klingon base. That would actually be a decent place for him to go. There is no defense back here, and they're well out of the range of the gun at the guns of the starbase. So Buddy's going to take these Borels and move over into the base. See, Butter's calling that there will be conflict into the Federation base. Feds trying to move out really quickly, looking perhaps to get some kills. Now you can see Hal moving his ships, trying to get them under the guns of his starbase. Need to get them under the guns of his starbase. Just sitting there, not a good thing. Oh, something got its, a little bit of engine tag from the dodecahedrons. This one going to make a run for the repair, going to end up losing to it, but you can just see how much of a fleet is going on here. And in the meantime, just a ton of Sangs. This is going to be a bloody battle one way or another. You can see that